we mixed all the ingredients together, and this is how it is. So it's a yakisoba with vegetables, chicken and vegetables. So here's another easy budget-friendly meal which I've decided to cook today. Since I'm in a hurry and I'm very hungry, I decided to go to the store nearby and just get a few of this yakisoba spicy chicken. So you can use other flavors too, like the yakisoba beef flavor, but I prefer the chicken flavor because I'll be using chicken in my recipe. So here beforehand, I prepared the ingredients already. So we're using again the garlic, and it's a minced garlic, and the onions, which is also cut into small pieces. So this is for sauteing before we add in the chicken. So I use the chicken thighs, or you can use the chicken legs. Just take out the bones and mince it, or just cut it into little pieces if you don't have a mincer. And more on the cabbage. So I cut it in like shredded, but a little bit thicker than a shred, and then cut it into little pieces like this. Okay, and I added more vegetables or more cabbages, and of course less of the yakisoba, since this is all mostly carbs. So we want more vegetables than carbs. And then of course we'll be also adding the frozen mixed vegetables. So you can get this in the supermarkets in the frozen sections. Okay, don't forget to get the ones with the peas, the corns, and the carrots. Corns give good flavor to it, especially yakisoba. So let's start sauteing the onions and garlics first, and then the chicken, and add the other ingredients later. And while we're doing that, we'll boil water and cook our yakisoba noodles. So I'm boiling now the noodles here in a pot of water, and I placed in 2 packs of yakisoba noodles inside. So we're only going to use 2 noodles since I want less carbs and more of vegetables. And in the pack also, there are little like dehydrated vegetables in it, like this one. So you can put it all together also with the boiling noodles. This. So you just boil it a bit, wait for it to boil, and we don't want to overcook it too. So don't make your noodles too soggy. That's also the secret to good cooking. So the noodles are now boiling with the dehydrated vegetables. Here you can see them now. They're getting soft now. You see the dehydrated vegetables. So they can cook together with the noodles. Then it's already done. We're going to drain the noodles on our strainer and wash it under tap water to stop the cooking process, so it won't get overcooked. Now the noodles are already cooked here, and we can just drain it in our strainer. Just cool them down under running tap water like this. And then just let them drain for a while we're cooking up the vegetables. So now I'm heating my pan up here so I can mix up all the vegetables now. So it's in low heat, low to medium heat. So we're using coconut oil again. Always remember to use coconut oil. It's very more healthier than the other types of oil like palm oil or vegetable oil. You can also use olive oil, but since olive oil is a little bit costly here in the Philippines, I prefer to use coconut oil, since coconut is more abundant in the Philippines. So now we can place in now the garlic. You can put all together, the garlic and the onions, since they're cut evenly, and then they can cook on the same timing. here. Okay, so you put it all. And then just saute them until you see the garlic turn a little bit brownish and the onions gets transparent. Then we can add the chicken. Now the onions and garlics are cooked. You can see the garlic turning brown, and then the onions are already getting transparent or translucent. You can add in the minced thighs or legs of the chicken. And then cook them until they're a little bit light brown or brown, bluish. Okay, so we'll wait until it turns brown a bit. And then you can add in the vegetables or the cabbage. Now the chicken is already browned like this, like light brown already. Now you can dump in now the cabbage. Okay, then just mix them together and stir fry. It's like you're making pancit. So just stir fry it a little. There, so you just stir fry it a bit, so it's a little bit dry now. So we can now place in like a tablespoon only of soy sauce. So we won't be using any other spices or anything, just soy sauce for flavoring, because we'll be using the yakisoba flavoring pouches they have. We'll be putting it in, so we'll get the flavor from the yakisoba, instant yakisoba package. So just eyeball it like a tablespoon only. So this dish is like for, you can see here, I placed the bone here. So just for additional flavoring to it. So you don't need to eat the bone, of course, unless you have a pet. You can give the bone to the pet. And then just stir fry a bit. You can add a little bit water too into it if you want. So I'll just add a little bit water, just a little. So I don't want to get too dried. That's it. So when the cabbage are already cooked and everything is cooked a bit, just a little bit, I can add in now the mixed vegetables. So let me put it in now so you can see the amount I'm going to place in. So not too much, or then the corn will overwhelm the cabbage and you won't have any taste of cabbage. You'll be only tasting the corn. So just a little. Okay, so we'll wait for it to cook. So here it is. It's already cooked and the liquid are already dried up, so it's frying already, like stir frying already. So then we can just turn off the heat and place the noodles in. You just take the noodles and place them in. And this is where we start putting them all together, the ingredients. So this is strained a while ago. Just mix them a bit. Yes. And then, okay, so we'll continue mixing it after we place in the flavoring from the pouch of the yakisoba. So they have also this powder in the pouch. We just sprinkle on top. I love the taste of yakisoba, really. But then you can also use other noodles, like instant noodles if you wish. You can also use the pancit canton. And this, they also have it in the, this is the yakisoba sauce pouches inside the noodles. Okay, just put it there. and then just mix them all together. Voila, we mixed all the ingredients together, and this is how it is. So it's a yakisoba with vegetables, chicken and vegetables here. So you can taste the sweetness of the yakisoba, and when we added the soy sauce, it will give more, a little bit more salty taste too. Okay, so this is very great for busy moms, especially those who are having a homeschooling for the kids, which is more healthier than just preparing yakisoba without any vegetables, right? So happy eating!